What's up, everyone? I'm Jamie. Greetings from Coatepec here in Veracruz, Mexico, where we live. We've lived down in Mexico for about 3.5 years and in Latin America for about 9. Um, I think this is my first video post, maybe ever. Um, Not sure, pretty sure. So this might be a little bit clunky coming out of the gate, but I've been feeling sort of inspired and feeling the spirit recently to be part of the community and push myself a little bit to get in front of the camera and record some content and throw myself into the video soup, as it were, that's out there on all the platforms. And I've been thinking about more recently about how we wait for perfect conditions before we do something or before we initiate something or before we put that thing out into the world that like we need to be doing, that the world needs us to be doing. Right now in Veracruz and in Mexico right now, we're sort of at the tail end of our rainy season. And if you know anything about like this climate down here, you have the 4 seasons during the year, of course, but you kind of have wet and also dry season. And when it's wet season and it's really heavy wet season, like you'll have, days and days where there's torrential downpour. And of course, like when the heavy rain comes, people stop here. They stop what they're working on outside of the house. If they're out running errands, like of course they will stop and gather under overhangs or places where they can stay dry. But then when the rain sort of subsides and doesn't necessarily stop all the way, people go back to what they were doing, which is to say that we wait for these perfect conditions all the time for things to be like just so. And down here, if you wait for the rain, for it not to be raining, like completely before you go out and do anything, or you go out and you run your errand or what have you, like you'll be really sad for 6 months out of the year. You won't really get the things done or experience life in the way that you want to experience it. And I think that we do that too often, just through fear and all of that. Before like really deciding to do the thing that the world needs us to do, that creative project, that business venture, that whatever it is, and that we just need to do that. So I'm taking my own medicine a little bit and finally pressing the red button and getting on video. This is a thing that I've been so resistant to doing for a long time. But I'm listening to my own advice and just looking for community here. I love to talk about the future of work and the systems in which we work with or work inside.